Anyway, now that the dog has gone outside, let's continue this, shall we? Oh, she didn't go outside, technically. She barked. Disrupted our momentum. Hopefully disrupted the Knicks' momentum. Bill Walton's hurt. That could explain some of the injury trouble then, huh? Been enjoying 2K24 a ton. Same, man. I haven't done too much gameplay-wise, though. But even just franchises or MyNBA is always fun. We go to Game 4, and my God, if the Knicks win this game, this could be very, very problematic. Well, as far as I know, she didn't wake anybody up, so... Oh my God. Oh my God. The New York Knicks are 2 minutes away from taking a 3-1 series lead on the best team in basketball. Boys, what the fuck are you doing? Wasting a chance like this. Olajuwon trying to muscle his way. Gets it to go. The lead's down to 3. This would be a massive failure. Bernard King gets past. Olajuwon's playing like shit, man. Defensively, he's missing shots. Olajuwon has not played well, given his abilities. Gets it down low. Does get another bucket at least. The most offensively consistent we've seen him so far.
1:30 left to play here in the fourth.
Where King can go, trying to get past Olajuwon again.
King against Olajuwon. And there's the pass.
Go to Chapman, now Carl, askew. And Paxson to King. King off the defensive switch, misses. That's a big miss. Pippen on the rebound. Mars and Pippen. Again, Olajuwon. Here comes the double team. Olajuwon does not care. No foul, but the lead's down to 1. Shockingly no foul. There's quite a bit of contact, but it is the 80s. King trying to drive. 48 seconds. King out to Carl for 3. Misses. Olajuwon on the rebound. Dumars trying to drive. Turns it over. Joe Dumars. What did you just do? We had all the momentum in the world. He tries to drive past somebody, loses it, and New York's back up by 3. This is disastrous. Their timeout. He hasn't found his H yet. He's close. One of these days, the Dream will find his H. Well, big 3-pointer would be nice. Fucking timeout bullshit still in the game. That's great. Just waste all of them.
Thanks so much, David. Chicago calls timeout.
We blow this in the second round, man.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
We can't even say we're competition to the Rockets despite last year's series. We can't even get back to the final.
Pippen dishes to Dumars.
Pippen to Dumars. Olajuwon. Here comes the double team. Olajuwon all the way to Hobson. 22 seconds. Pippen. Scottie Pippen misses.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Hey, that's the right play. It's the smart play. You got to stop the clock.
Hoping for a missed free throw or two. Every point is crucial here.
The New York Knicks. I said this season was about redemption for us. It turns out it might be about redemption for the Knicks.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall.
Missed the first shot.
Now on the second.
At the foul line, King can be a bit unpredictable, but when it's go time, he knows how to go and get it done.
Time called here. The Bulls decided.
Oh, boy. Yes, exactly. What a frickin' spot to be in. Down by 4 with 16 seconds to go.
That's got to be their mindset, and they'll have to execute perfectly here.
Can't believe this. Inbound for Kenny Walker. Walker for 3. Missed. Rebound for Dumars. Dumars all the way to Pippen. Hobson for 3. Got it. Wasn't pretty, but there's the 3-pointer we needed with 4 seconds left. Big shot there for Hobson. Obviously, we'll have the foul coming up, and the big question is, do they miss a free throw or 2? There's the inbounds. It'll be King right back to the line. 3 seconds to go.
He hits the first one.
Makes the first.
When we talk about the elite scorers in the league, Bernard King is up there, capable of monster nights.
And so both
makes them both.
good. And it's a 3-point game.
3 seconds on the inbound. Joe Dumars, the Hail Mary.
So a close game sees New York take this.
The New York Knicks have a 3-1 lead in this series.
Coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For our reporter David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan.
Oh my God. 20 points from James Worthy to lead the way for the Knicks. 30 for Dumars as Olajuwon posts just 15 points. We are not going to win with Olajuwon playing like that. We have to win 3 straight as the Houston Rockets become the first team to advance to the Final Four. I don't even know what can be said at this point. I'm going to shorten the bench a little bit, down to 7, keep the stars out there a little bit more often, and we'll see what the hell happens. It is Game 5 and a must-win for the Bulls, as we do know the Western Conference Final will be Houston and Sacramento, the top 2 seeds. Both the higher seeds in the East are currently trailing in their series. Game 5 back in Chicago. A very strong start for the Bulls. And the Chicago Bulls rampage their way back to New York. 128-80. 35 points, 19 rebounds for Olajuwon. As Worthy was their leading scorer with just 14 points and fouled out after 29 minutes of playing time. A huge, huge win as the Cleveland Cavaliers have upset Larry Bird and the Boston Celtics. We have a clear shot to the fucking final. As clear of a shot as we're going to get. But we still have to win 2 more games against New York. Mr. Webster, it's a late one. Good evening. Game number 6. Either the Knicks go to the conference final. Oh, good. Mark Jackson's hurt. Healthy enough to play, but that's not ideal. Either the Knicks advance to the conference final, or there will be a Game 7 in Chicago. And the Chicago Bulls force Game 7. 123-79. pure dominance over the last 2 games. Dumars with 39, Olajuwon and Walker with great games. However, Mark Jackson is further injured. And we will be without our starting point guard, is my guess, for this 7th game. He's day-to-day with shin splints. Jackson will not be in. Trevor Mobley is going to get the start over Dumars. Have the Knicks potentially blown a 3-1 lead. Who will the final member of the Final Four be? Game 7. Can the Bulls do it one more time, or will the Knicks stress out their fan base for no good reason? The game is much closer, but the Chicago Bulls, oh my God, the Knicks went on a run. 1:04 to go with a 4-point lead. This one's not over. It's going to go down to the wire. After 2 blowouts to force Game 7, the Knicks are hanging in there. The inbound pass is turned over.
James in the post. Grant on him. There's 53 seconds left to play.
Down low to Doherty. Doherty gets it. The lead is down to 2.
Simply as calm as you can be in that situation.
He's got that mentality. Doesn't shy away from big moments.
To the inside.
Mobley to Olajuwon. Olajuwon gets it to go.
Night after night.
The lead's back to 4.
A comeback is going to be really tough right here.
Chapman quickly for the Knicks.
Here's Chapman.
Will they look for Doherty? Yes, he will. Goes to the big man, Brad Doherty. Driving on Olajuwon. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Putback's good. And the lead's down to 2. And our rando point guard, Mobley. This is where I would have Spud Webb, but I traded him for a pick in the Shaquille O'Neal draft.
Every second they can get at this point. Do whatever.
Is that coming back to haunt me here? Has my greediness for best of both worlds cost me in the playoffs as Mobley misses the first shot?
He's able to hit the.
He makes the second.
Makes it a 3-point lead. New York calls timeout. They're down by 3. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Here we go.
Paxson against Dumars.
Paxson to Doherty. Misses. Olajuwon the rebound. And he goes to the line with a chance to ice it. The literal MVP. To send the Bulls to the conference finals against Cleveland. We were down 3-1 in the series. Blowout wins. A closer Game 7.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
9 seconds. A 4-point lead. Strickland. They find King. They're not pulling the trigger in time. The New York Knicks have blown a 3-1 lead. The Chicago Bulls are off to the 3rd round. Oh my God. Do you believe in miracles? An unbelievable comeback off of 42 points from Joe Dumars and another strong performance from Olajuwon. James Worthy's 27 points were simply not enough. The Chicago Bulls are off to the third round for the second season in a row. That would have been a massive payout, by the way. Houston, Sacramento, Chicago, and Cleveland. Let's get ready for this next matchup. We're running it tonight. Could be it. But Cleveland had enough to upset Boston. Johnny Moore at point guard, an 82 overall. You know what? Actually, before that, no, we will look at it really quickly, actually. Shooting guard, Chris Morris. At forward, Gerald Wilkins. Larry Nance is hurt. Power forward, Michael Cage. And Olden Polynice at center. Their best player is hurt. We can't lose this. We could, but we can't. Again, we are without Jackson. Mark Jackson is out. Like, out. I don't have a point guard. The Spud Webb trade. Left knee tinnitus ends Mark Jackson's season. And I traded my backup point guard, Spud Webb. Oh boy. That's scary. We got Trevor Mobley playing a lot of minutes now. I don't have a different option. Will the Spud Webb trade cost me a spot in the finals? Could it cost me a championship? Dumars can play point, but the coach doesn't start him there. Game 1 in this best of 7. Cleveland and Chicago. The winner, very likely, plays Michael Jordan and the Rockets in the final. It was close, but not close enough. The Chicago Bulls have taken game 1, 99-87. 27 points from Joe Dumars, who is definitely playing more now that Jackson's hurt. And 15 points from Mobley. Not bad. 7 rebounds as well. They had 17 points from Moore. Game 1 to the good guys. Houston also takes game 1. Game 2. Game number 2. Can the Bulls defend home court? We've struggled in the playoffs in doing so. It's close. It's very close. A 4-point lead with 55 seconds to go. It is Bulls ball. Can we hold on?
Mobley with it.
Bulls have had their duels with the Cavs in the past. Olajuwon is fouled.
If there's any question, clearly prefer to take their chances with him at the line.
21 points for him tonight. Olajuwon to the line. It's the first.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for the Bulls. Got a switch here also for Cleveland. Morris is checked in for Macy.
Come on. Olajuwon
And a tough break.
misses the second. 40 seconds to go. Cleveland down by 5. Still missing the star player. No, Larry Nance is out there playing injured. I stand corrected. A 3 for Wilkins.
Yes, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
With everything on the line, cash money right there.
Well, if he's feeling the pressure, he's not showing it.
And now they decide.
This team is putting me through hell. Scottie Pippen going to the line.
He drops the first one.
It's the first. The lead's back up to 3.
And, you know, this isn't necessarily Pippen's strong suit, but his team needs him.
Hits them both.
And those free throws now make it a 2.
We needed that. We needed that badly.
They're behind by 4. 27 seconds.
Trying to take a 2-0 series lead, trying to make our way back to the NBA final. It's supposed to be the Magic versus Bird era. It could turn into Jordan versus Olajuwon.
They're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get
Morris,
guys.
20 seconds.
Now here's more.
Morris, they're trying to get a man open. Morris just through the isolation. Finally found space, but he took a lot of time.
Such poise down low. Morris comfortable. Look at the score.
And Joe Dumars will head to the line.
Stop the clock.
They want to extend this game. That's why they did what they did there.
Yeah, so they had to foul there. Need a little luck now.
So the first.
It's the first.
And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And he hit the second.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break.
Clock's ticking. More to Morris to tie the game. Misses.
And there's the injection.
And that should do it. Why does this team insist on games like this? Mobley
And the first of 2.
misses the first.
And no good on the second.
Misses them both. Cage, the heave.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And so this one is in the books.
And the Chicago Bulls have a 2-0 series lead. In definitely, absolutely convincing fashion. 22 and 13 from Akeem. Dumars with 21. Wilkins tried. I mean, it's by committee right now for the Cavs. The Bulls are up 2-0. Never in doubt. The headline for sure. We go to game number 3. Houston also up 2-0. What if Spud Webb was on this team? That might haunt me. Game 3 in Cleveland. The Bulls trying to take the commanding series lead. The Chicago Bulls 1 win away from a repeat trip to the NBA Finals. The Stars showed up in big-time fashion. The scoring just not there for Cleveland. 1 win away. You know it's going to be. It has to be. One more round. Bulls, Rockets. And has chat helped me by taking Ralph Sampson away from the Rockets? Will it be enough? Even though I don't have Spud Webb as my backup point guard anymore. We need one more win against Cleveland before we find out. It is game 4. Can the Bulls complete the sweep, or will the Cavs live to fight another day? Cleveland led the majority of the game, but the Bulls have the lead with less than 90 seconds to play. Are the Bulls on their way? Up by 2 with 1:25 to go.
25 left in the fourth quarter.
Pippen.
Here's Pippen. Mobley outside.
Over to Mobley for 3. He missed. Unnecessary risk. Olajuwon's not on the floor. Spin move here.
On the wing, Nance. Pass to Macy.
Larry Nance back to Macy. Macy to Frazier. 1 minute to go. Cleveland trying to keep their season alive.
6 to shoot.
Frazier to Moore. Tries to drive. Pippen's there. He's going to have to put up a shot. Moore can't hit it. Pippen on the rebound.
Tried to get space with the fadeaway.
44 to go.
Just disrupted his shot.
Dumars.
No pressure at all.
That's it. What a shot
Completely.
for Joe Dumars as Olajuwon's ready to come back in.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
35 to go.
Now Moore on the wing, Nance.
Larry Nance playing through the series injured.
To Frazier.
Frazier, 25 to go. Frazier gets the deep 2.
2 points.
And the lead's down to 2.
That's a really good play.
You mentioned that size difference. There was a lot working against him in that match.
One's not over.
He still comes through big in the clutch.
It's absolutely not over.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Joe Dumars
What the Bulls coach was doing over there.
heading to the line.
Told him, let's
We got a Grundle shot of the referee.
we've got a chance
A chance.
to take advantage of this situation and the opportunity now, guys.
Okay.
First shot goes.
The mental toughness is one of the things that separates Dumars.
And he hit the
from
second.
most other players.
So he gets them both.
Dumars gets them both.
Makes the wall.
4-point lead with 22 to go.
Called the Cavaliers.
The Bulls trying to complete the sweep
Trailing by 4.
to set up a date with destiny, a rematch
Quarter.
against Michael Jordan
And I think they're going to have to work really fast coming out of
Yeah, they're in desperation
and
mode right
the
now.
Houston
Quick
Rockets.
shot and a foul.
Mostly I agree. I mean, they've had the commentary team for a while, but still the best goddamn commentary in a sports video game right now.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Nance to Moore. 18 to go.
Back to Nance.
Back to Larry Nance. Nance. Oh my God.
Rebound by the Bulls.
He missed it.
Puzzling to me why
Mobley
fade away.
is fouled.
Bad miss.
Hey, that's the right move.
Larry Nance off the miss. Mobley misses the first free throw.
For some misses.
If I had Spud Webb, I'd be so much more confident. I don't know if I can believe in Mobley.
That's off as well.
He misses them both. Jesus Christ.
Moore passes to Polonese.
The Chicago Bulls are going back to the NBA final.
They've got to be excited, but also a little relieved. So much pressure on this team for the
From a sweep in round 1 to a 3-1 deficit overcome, and a sweep in round 3.
They can see
We wait for MJ.
this last hurdle
We wait for the Rockets.
would be their greatest test. I'll tell you what, though, winning the Western
Fuck, I
Conference
cannot help but
is a
think
big victory of its own.
friggin' decision to trade Spud Webb for a pick in the Shaq draft as a safety net might cost me this series. It really could. If we had Spud Webb, I would have all the confidence in the world. With Jackson out injured. 25 points for Stepanovic. I think that's the most points somebody had for Cleveland in the series, but Dumars and Olajuwon do what they do. The Chicago, shout out to Scottie Pippen, the Chicago Bulls are back in the NBA final for the second time. Are the Rockets going to join us? The Sacramento Kings are an amazing, amazing team. And Sacramento is going to live to see another day. 123 to 113 over the Rockets. They go to game 5. Our Rockets at home, trying to end this series. And they're going to do just that. 123 to 116. One more time. Bulls and Rockets. Jordan versus Olajuwon. We have a second chance to end this era. God help me. God